Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing alright. I did not get much sleep last night, but I'm back. We're gonna do more Oni. Hey there, Far, how you doing? I have a specific objective today, which is good. So we are going to do Sulfur Geyser Taming. So last stream, let me actually head over to the game now. So last time we we tunneled out of the magma in a pretty neat fashion. We did melt a few fire poles from the falling sand, but we were mostly okay. And yeah, most of our hot stuff is down here. We brought a few tons of hot sand into the main base by accident, but we've removed most of the heat from that now, so not too bad. Base is slowly cooling down. We're not growing the bristle blossoms at the moment, but I don't mind. We've got loads of food. To be honest, we're building up spare barbecue. I think we're getting enough food just from the ranches now, which is nice. And yeah, so we've tunneled up here, so people can now actually get out into space. And we tried tunneling down here from space to get to the Sulfur Geyser, and we kind of brute forced it in the end, but we did let quite a lot of magma in. We have insulated this whole bit though. So I'm going to put some temperature plates in, and we're going to condense this magma down and remove it, and then just have a vacuum. And then we'll start doing all the sulfur taming apparatus once it's all nice and cool. So yeah, everyone's just currently wandering over the top of the asteroid. We've got a few scolded people. Daniel is a bit scolded. Hey, Sergeant Immolis. Yeah, the mods are not heavy. True Tiles is a mod. We have stuff like the tinted aquatuna fluids. But the gameplay is mostly still regular Oni. But yeah, at the moment we're kind of scolding our people just to get rid of this. Get rid of this obsidian. We do need to get this sandstone out of here very quickly. Because I don't want that to melt. I'm going to keep an eye on the scalding dupes, and we're going to heal them up. We do have a doctor after all, so we might as well use our doctor just for a little bit. Yeah, Daniel managed to get in here and do a lot of this without getting scolded. I still don't know how. I guess he just forgot to take damage. So yeah, who's coming in to do that? No pending deliveries. This is sweep only. This is sandstone. This is sandstone that needs to be swept. Maybe I'll sweep it again with a new errand. No one can reach it? Right, let's get Ada out there. Hey Charmich, we are just currently scolding some dupes. Let's see, so who is that? That is Ada and Mary Curie. Okay, Ada's taking a bit of damage. Looks like the sandstone is already melted. Damn. Well, I guess we can dig that up. Marie, you can come back as well. It's fine. Yeah, we'll put some more cots in temporarily. We probably won't need this many, but better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, the magma is almost at condensing temperature. So it's got a buried object, which is presumably the sandstone. So it looks like the magma's condensed rather than the sandstone melted, which is good to see. Yeah, you took a bit of damage. You can get rid of this as well. I want to... Yeah, these are re-enabled, so people should be sweeping in here. This should be everything in here. Everything that we're currently sweeping gets dumped in the zone where no one can pick it up. And hopefully we won't bring any more hot materials out. Plastic-wise, we can continue with the transit tubes. I guess we'll go over the top of these plants. That abyssalite isn't hot, so we can remove that without any issues. There you go. Yeah, let's speed it up. I want to get this condensed right away. So I'm going to speed through it, actually. Nobody else is really doing anything at the moment. I could start... Oh, you're very scolded. Okay, there you go. You can come back. Yeah, at least this is starting to actually condense now. That's good. Because the condensation temperature of magma is... yeah, about 1407. So we are kind of getting to that point where it's viable again. Ada, why are you coming back? Send you here, Ada. There you go. So yeah, hopefully we'll get all the scalding out of the way at the beginning, and then we'll actually get to the nice controlled building of things. We had an achievement. What achievement is that? Oh, the transit tube achievement. Yeah, that makes sense. We're now pretty much just transit tubing people to get to the lava zone. And we shouldn't need to come in here that much. Once we've set up the tamer, it should be fine. So I don't mind just leaving this like this for now, and then we'll do something else with the rest of the magma later. I dug a 3-wide chute because I wanted to make sure I could fit stuff in here if need be. And I don't want to have to come back and make any more space in the future, essentially. Yeah, this should help all the magma condense. So now you can dig these up. Giovanni, you gonna manage to do this before you get scalded? No. Yeah, okay, you can go back. Yeah, you're already assigned, so you should be going there. Meantime, someone should be building these. We can also sweep up all of this petroleum that we dropped earlier. We pumped a few bits of it back somewhere now, so that's fine. Still filling something up with petroleum, are we? Don't think so. Oh, I think we were just dumping some over here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sweep this up. But yes, I'm still not 100% sure what we're going to do with the rest of this magma. I mean, we have got a volcano tamer down here, and we're going to use that for petroleum boiling at some point. But that's not too high on the agenda at the moment. Maybe once we start doing a lot of rocket travel, we'll set up the petroleum boiler. Let's speed through it. I'm really looking forward to getting this new internet. I'll be very curious to see how much of a difference it makes to the intermittent bits where my bitrate goes. I don't think it's as bad as I think it is, but I'll need it for working from home as well, so it would be nice. Yeah, everyone's currently just kind of chilling. At least we have a doctor. We have a few doctors, actually, so that's fine. With the Shinebug helping out with the lit workspace. Yeah, let's priority 9 these. Get those built. How are things going on the other planet? There's not too much going on here at the moment. We haven't sent any more plastic over here. We did drop a load of sulfur over here. So we can start setting up the sweetles here already. Marie, you can have digging, that's fine. We have actually got a sweetle larva here as well, and some sweetle eggs. So we can start setting up the sweetles. So the sweetles are going to go down here in this bit. Yeah, let's start queuing this up. So we'll just get you doing all of this. The top here is going to be the control room for the sweetles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something similar to what I did last time with the hatches, but I'm actually going to think about all the stuff myself for the automation. And that way I'll be able to figure out whether it's going to break and why. So yeah, this is going to be the 24 wide bit, so we'll have a little 4x4 room here. And with these 4x4 rooms, I think I'm just going to use them for recreation. Make some very small recreation rooms. What's wrong, Leofar? Yeah, we can remove this. Oh, yeah, you made the dropper. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look at that instead. I honestly completely forgot about that. We'll have a look at that instead. Study it. Yes, I'll learn its secrets. Don't expect me to remember anything today. I have not had enough sleep. But I also didn't really feel like lying in bed and not doing anything, so here we are. And I'm just going to build these all the way down, because... how many sweetles are we actually going to need? I haven't done the maths. I'll build like 4. We'll probably want at least 4. I mean, the control room will be up here, and then there'll be 3 regular ranches. So... that will do for now. You can remove the ladders. That's fine. To be honest, you guys are just running out of stuff to do, so I might as well get you started. Yeah, magma level is coming down, that's good. The temperature plates are causing the insulated tile to heat up quite a lot, but that's not really an issue. It's all made of obsidian anyway, so it should be fine. That's, yeah, that's all priority 9. Probably need a little bit more. Let's keep making... Are we actually out of obsidian now? I think we may be. Yes. Well, you can start... Just deconstructing those would really help. Can you pitcher pump it out instead of risking your dupes to build temperature plates? We could. It's going to take a while for them to pitcher pump it everywhere. It's right on the cusp of condensing, so I feel like this will be quicker. Because we'd only be able to fit 1 pitcher pump in here. That obsidian's really hot now anyway, so don't worry about that. Same with all of that. Same with all of that. So I guess... what else are we going to build temperature plates with in here? Something that has heat capacity and... we'll just make them out of granite, that'll do. Oh, we definitely don't want anything that's going to melt. What's the melting temperature of all these things? That's why we're doing it out of obsidian. We could do ice. We have lots of ice. Obviously it will turn to steam at this point, but to be honest, it's probably fine. We'll just do that. That's probably the quickest way of doing it. We'll sacrifice a little bit of ice. So yeah, just bring it down here. In fact... yeah, you could bring them down here too. So priority 9 these. I don't really care too much about preserving the magma here, because we've got plenty of magma for later use. Yeah, let's see what people are up to. Yeah, keep making the transit tube. We'll try and get all the way over here with the transit tube. Right, what have you got? Have you got the ice? Let's see how this goes. The steam should all just evaporate off. I imagine it's not gonna... yeah, there you go. That was a very small amount of ice. That did not really help. You can deconstruct these too. Also, we don't need to replace this pipe. Here you go. Alright, I'll speed 3 again. We do have ice. It's on this side of the map. Yeah, here they come. Hopefully you grabbed a little bit more. The issue with the ice is it can only absorb up to 100 C. I mean, the heat capacity is much larger as well, and the steam will interface with this stuff a little bit to help cool it off. Yeah, there we go. That worked pretty well. So now we can dig this. Yeah, we have used up all the obsidian though. But we'll get most of it back. We filled the storage bin with it and there's just none left. But yeah, this is all condensing now, so this should be pretty quick. Get rid of all the hot rock. Obviously the steam is very hot. That should dissipate somewhat quickly. That's some ice. There you go. Now I've got water. Take that. We can deconstruct all of these temperature plates now. Who's scalding? So Michael is still scalding just in the steam. Okay, now they're fine. Yeah, the steam has cooled down a bit now. We're getting there. It's just a very hot sauna. Yeah, now this is all... Yeah, look at this. This is ideal. It's all just condensing now into little blobs. So we're not removing the mass. Although that's now stopped, so... Yeah, stop building those. And then... Let's make some more ice over here. I imagine that will do it. Yeah, now we've got a nice steamy chimney. Cool. Yeah, this is still condensing. That's good. This may actually be alright. The steam is pushing its way over here. There's a fair amount of pressure. We'll see what happens. Notice the little blob of sulfur gas we have here from when the geyser was erupting. We also need to analyze this. Yeah, it's going to start... Actually, now the issue is we have a load of hot steam in here, so the sulfur's all going to turn to gas as well. But that's fine. I don't mind the sulfur gas escaping. That will help cool all of this down. Yeah, I think we can stop the temperature plates. Yeah. So now we've got sulfur that's going to come out in an 800-degree steam room. Lovely. So let's see what happens. I don't think this will scald the dupes anymore. Yeah, so we're just getting sulfur gas now. Nice. And that's going to start liquefying fairly soon, although it's reheating because of all the igneous rock. We'll want to sweep all of this rock out of here. So let's see. Turn that off. Turn this off. And then we'll dump that all down here again. But yeah, we're going to get a big, steamy, sulfury mess at the moment. It's going to take ages to cool down this rock, because the rock is obviously an insulative material. So it shouldn't absorb too much heat. But it is going to absorb a little. Yes, it's better than magma. The dupes aren't going to scald themselves now, so... Comparatively, the situation's improved. However, we do need to get the actual gas out of here before we build anything, because the steel at the moment is going to overheat. How's it going over here? Yeah, you built all of this. Deconstruct these ladders. And then the actual ranches I'm going to put over here. So it doesn't need to be too complicated here. Grooming stations. Little ore sweeper here. We'll probably have some farms in here as well. And we'll do the grub fruit plants here, because we're going to be sending sulfur over to this planet anyways. And I think what I'm going to do is, because we have the steam power here and all the magma, I'm going to condense the sulfur on this planet and send it over via conveyor to the other planet. And then we'll just drop off the sulfur in these bits when it's all done. So I think we're gonna let the dudes run wild a little bit. Also, we're running out of metal. We need to grab more lead. People are still going in here without ammo suits. Nice, nice. You can grab more lead. This is obviously a spore kid zone. You can go in here now. This has actually cooled quite a bit, which is nice. So we can dig all of this out. See how far we get with that. Another tile of lead over here. That's just rock. There's a spore kid there. This water is all very hot now, to the point where it's probably going to scald the dupes. Probably actually just set up some exosuits over here at some point. But that little bit of lead will help. So, we got rid of all the steam. Now it's just full of sulfur gas. Well, that's not ideal. I bet you don't see this every day. But yeah, definitely sweep all of this material out of here. Ominous yellow gas. I like it. Let's see, is everyone healed? Yeah, everyone's already healed. It's very aesthetic. So now you're all just shoving all the igneous rock down here. Oh, these are storing material. I needed to... Oh, right, okay. So these do actually need to be turned on to dispense it. Okay, there you go. Yeah. What a sulfur geyser. I mean, at least we can analyze it now as well without getting scolded. But we'll need this to erupt a little bit more before it's actually cold enough in here to build steel. Because this will come out at 165.2 degrees. Perhaps I can just build some more ice temperature plates in here. Let's do that. Yeah, like, just chill this bit down. Who's scalding now? See, now you're scalding going in the oil biome. That's okay. It's a little hot in here. You shouldn't scald too much. Yeah, now you've got some more lead. So, let's see. Printables, what we got? No farters. We do have some grub fruit reserve. That's fine. Let's start setting these up. We can't get it quite in the center for these rooms, but that's okay. Oh wait, this isn't going to be a regular ranch. This is going to be the drop a bit. We'll do the drop a bit afterwards. We don't quite need it yet. This water pipe, can I move this? I mean, it's almost done. I'll just let it run until this water's been used up, and then we'll just remove it. Let's see. We need to put the automation bit here. Sure. Let's see, so the lead wire can go here. It's fine. And I imagine most of this is just going to be farms for fruit plants. So let's see, the steam is erupting. This is filling with loads of water because we aren't actually consuming enough of it, which is a good problem to have. This is overpressurizing though, so that's not ideal. I'm pretty sure I want this to bridge on. I don't want to use this water unless this is empty, so yeah, let's just do that. You're now scalding in here trying to analyze this. The sulfur here is quite hot. You know, maybe, yeah, maybe stop. There you go. Priority 9 these temperature plates. We are getting some liquid sulfur just crystallizing over here, but it's all obviously getting eaten up by the space vacuum as well. So that's good. Manual control closed. What do you mean? Turned it on. Oh, no one's come to... Hold on. Why are these not working now? We do need you to actually drop material in these. Yeah, the sulfur chimney is definitely unique. Wait, who's actually going to activate these? Giovanni. Let's see what Giovanni does. Although, let's actually watch them build the ice as well. Not quite sure this is working yet. Right. Yeah, these are still manually controlled. This is annoying. Why aren't these working? We'll turn them on again, and then we'll enable and disable the buildings. Okay, now we've got water in here. That's not what we want. Okay. Possibly this is what we're looking for. Yeah, we're getting a good amount of liquid sulfur down here now. The water should all eventually boil off. Yeah, now the sulfur has tiled itself. Yeah. Okay, good. Now it's all around 100 degrees C. Sulfur is condensing. So now we're at the point where we can actually build the pump and stuff. So that can go there. We can have a little hydro sensor. Probably cold enough in here for lead now. So yeah, that's fine. We'll make it out of lead. And that's fine. We can have this whole bit literally fill up with sulfur if we want. It doesn't make a big difference. So then we'll want an insulated liquid pipe. Well, actually, it won't matter what the liquid pipe is because it'll be in a vacuum. So that's nice. So we can send this pipe around here. We can just send it all the way around this space biome. Because it'll be in a vacuum the whole time. Yeah. There we go. So that can come down here. And then I'll bridge it past all of this. Still in vacuum for this whole bit here, and then it's going to enter the sort of gassy zone here. So I think what I should do is I should put the sulfur condensing machinery here in this little block, and then I should conveyor the sulfur down here once it's cool enough. That seems good. Okay, there we go. What have we got over here? We got lead. Why have we got lead? Looks like this wire. Oh, the wire's melted. Okay, this wire should not be lead. Let's make this tungsten. And we'll need to sweep that up right away. Very interesting. Where did I get my tungsten? I refined it manually from some wolframite. We had a lot of wolframite on this map. Yeah, now we can analyze this. The sulfur is not super hot. We'll sweep it all anyways. We'll deal with all this hot stuff later. Yeah, let's all priority 9. Let's priority 8 the pipe. Never refine mine, should have done that before. Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to do a lot, but we had a lot of wolframite on this map, and we didn't really have any other heat-resistant materials, so I have made a little bit of tungsten. Right, so we will want critter drop-offs as well. Actually, I should have made these all farm tiles. What I could do is put critter drop-offs here, put some critter feeders here. So this is the teleporter input. This is the teleporter output. So we're going to be sending sulfur through this via conveyor belt. So that can go up here. And what I'll do is I'll actually cut this off. And we'll send all the sulfur up here now. What I'll do is I'll send it up this way via the fire pole. No, what I'll do is I'll actually send that along the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll bring it down here. I'll bring it at this level, and we'll go up. Then we'll drop it off in each of these, and we'll use the conveyor receptacles again. I quite like those. I'll just get this set up for sort of manual use at the moment, and then we'll figure out automating the critters later. Because I think I may need to be a bit more awake than I am at the moment for that. But we can at least start branching the Sweetles. So these can be Sweetles. And all we want in here is sulfur. Needs to be a weekend stream? No, it needs to be a Matt is awake stream and not having had a bad night's sleep. So, but I know what I'm doing for the sulfur out of the geyser, so we'll handle all of that today. The sulfur is still quite hot because it is absorbing the heat from the rock, so we do still need to get that out of here. The amount of steam is quite large, but eventually the rock is going to win unless we actually get that sorted. Sour gas. Why do we have sour gas in here? When did that happen? Oh, God. Let's see. That needs to be tungsten. Well, it was gonna happen. It seems like the oil has gotten too hot. Yes, so the oil that was running through this pipe to try and cool everything has not sufficiently cooled everything. And now it's all ended up... And we've ended up with lead down here that's melted and then that's conducted the heat. I see. Well, I guess we'll just dump all of the oil somewhere. I'm not going to reload because I kind of just didn't look at it, so we'll just deal with this now. This is definitely my fault. And we've still got the vacuum in here, which is fine. This will pump if any gas gets in here. Although I don't want any sour gas to get in here. Yeah, those pipes burst. That's what happened. Not sure I ever got why the dispensers are powered and why they need to be cooled. I don't know either. I haven't really done this before. They were overheating as I was dumping the stuff in. So I had a liquid loop that I was trying to use to cool stuff. Also, the temperature over here is really hot now. So let's actually... Let's actually just get rid of that. We definitely screwed that up. It doesn't matter too much that we're heating up the gas over here. But our containment has not really worked. At least we're analyzing the geyser. Right, so these are powered again. They're still set to closed. At this point, I'm just going to deconstruct and reconstruct them because they've just stopped working. Hey, Sertor. It's going. we kind of melted our our hot material containment zone. And that's kind of stopped working. But we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna reload. I got this sour gas because I stopped looking at it, and the oil in here, like, what happened is some lead melted, the wires, and then that started exchanging heat with the environment and the oil in this loop that I was using to try and cool these things down. And then that turned into sour gas. So the problem was the lead wires. And now everything in here is really hot. These automatic dispensers don't actually overheat, so that's a thing. But we want to dump all the... In fact, I'm going to ladder down here and we're going to sweep this up as well. This gas should dissipate eventually, but it's going to take a while. And I need to pay full attention to this now. And then we'll try sweeping all of this stuff in here again. What about the geyser? The sulfur geyser is erupting. It's fairly under control now. We put some ice in here to cool everything down, so the steam is just going to dissipate over time. And then we'll start pumping the sulfur through. This gas will eventually dissipate, so I'm not that worried. Ada, you're very slow. Yeah, let's sweep this up. The gas is not incredibly hot now. It's not conducting a huge amount of heat with all this stuff, but it's conducting enough to be annoying. So we need someone to actually come down here. So that needs to be built. But yeah, we're doing some damage control tonight. So yeah, sweep this. Don't grab anything in here. I'm going to yellow alert this. We do not want any heat exchange going on. You can reach that now. Also, let's make sure they're not bringing anything hot out. They're not. That's fine. Yes, to be honest, we were kind of overdue something like this happening. There you go. So now we can deconstruct this. No. Come up here and deconstruct it. Yes. And now deconstruct this. From up here. Good. So now all the hot material is ending up down there again. That's fine. Lead. I'm going to be honest, any molten lead we get, I'm just going to dump into space. That can go here. We don't want any molten lead. Got sulfur in here. The sulfur is turning into gas again. That's not what we wanted. So now people can dump stuff in here again. So these don't actually overheat. So perhaps we never needed to cool these at all. Either way, we've removed all the oil from this loop now. So for now, I'm just going to leave it empty. We'll see what happens. I mean, eventually these will melt because they'll reach the melting point of steel, which is not what we want if they're powered. When they're not powered, the dupes don't seem to actually load stuff into them. Also, the sulfur goes dormant in 25 cycles. We get about 1.4 kilograms per second out of it, on average. Also, now is not the time to be building stuff out of lead in here, look. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably already gonna melt, isn't it? We'll make this out of tungsten. We've learned our lesson. Maybe. Whatever. Gunpowder steel. Yeah, make this all out of tungsten. Pipe goes there. Also, I'm going to make this minerals now as well. Because that shouldn't exchange heat with anything. Once all this gas is gone anyways. Some black liquid there for a second. Was that just a glitch? I think that was just a glitch. So this could be liquid lead. any liquid metals we get are going in here because we don't want them. Get them out of here. Yeah, remove all the rock. I'll make these priority 8 so you don't rock in those storage bins for now, because we just need to get it out of here. Also, can databanks melt? I'm assuming not. They're made out of genetic ooze. Okay, so databanks can't melt. We're in luck. Was a yellow gas inside the magma? That is sulfur gas. The sulfur is gasifying because it's coming into contact with all this hot igneous rock. And the liquid sulfur is quite a good conductor. So, yes, we've got the very rare sulfur gas at the moment. Which you should not have, but we do. So we'll set that to 50. Slowly grabbing all the rock. So now eventually it should start condensing again. The databanks are quite hot too, but it is what it is. This rock can go. Dropped everything in there. No, inside the magma. That is also sulfur. We let a little bit of sulfur out earlier when we were building all this insulated tile. So we just got a pocket of sulfur gas up here. Yes, it's not been the cleanest operation, I will say. Yeah, we had a bit of a leak. So the temperature is dropping in here. The sulfur will stop... sulfur will start condensing when it gets below about 335 on average. So we're getting to the point where it's starting to condense from the environment again. So that's good. We're going to have a little bit of heat in here at the moment from the sour gas, but that is going to dissipate fairly quickly. These are now very hot though. We'll figure that out later. So in terms of cooling the sulfur. This abyss light here is hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pipe, I'm going to make insulated pipe here. I'm going to come out here. And then what I'll do So this will be the ladder that people use to get up into this area. I'll put a little fire pole here too. I'll put a transit tube stop here. And then this will be where we have the actual condensing going on. So I can remove all of this without any issues. So let's do that. And then what I'll do, so on average, we're going to have 1.4 kilograms per second going through here. So what I'll do is I'll set up just 2 valves. So these liquid valves will go here, and they'll be set to 1,000 each. So I'll have 1,000 grams per second go through each of these, so it will be condensed. It will be low pressure, so we'll be able to cool it inside the pipe. I have a natural liquid lock because of that solid lead. Nice. Not really. It's not trapping this here. The sulfur is just condensed in this region because it's too cold. But we'll dig that. At least it is liquid again. And then we've learned our lesson. We're going to power this probably just via some solar panels. Like, realistically, I'll just make some solar panels. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make the glass over here and we're just going to send it back to the other planet. Let's make another 40 lots of glass. As long as we haven't broken anything important, we're fine. A large pocket of hot stuff down here. This is where we dropped some of the hot sand earlier. Now, why is this super hot? You're building stuff with hot materials, aren't you? You've definitely moved something hot. Well, there's no gases in here. Is it the wire? I don't think the regular wire will conduct heat like that. The abyssalite wasn't hot. Now this is overheating. It will stop overheating soon. Now lots of stuff's overheating. Yeah, these valves are all overheating. We haven't got any liquid in here. Oh, they probably built all this pipe. No, the insulated pipe isn't hot. I'm not really sure. They can't reach in here, so they can't be grabbing any of this stuff. They're probably grabbing it out of this storage bin. Right, so we need to actually set that to 8. Set this to 8. Set these to 9. So you need to start moving stuff into here. Because we can't be building with any hot material out here. I mean, it doesn't matter, because the whole base is insulated. So it shouldn't be an issue, but we've clearly not done this very well. So deconstruct these. I think we just made these with hot copper. I think that's what happened. In any case, we'll make them out of steel. You might want to set sweep only, otherwise they'll bring some materials into the base. Yeah, I think I've done that. Not on these. I mean, that's not actually that long. But then I want to figure out how we're actually cooling this down. So, my thoughts at the moment, we're going to have a steam turbine over here. That'll fit in this little gap. I'm just going to tile this up. We'll tile this up with insulated tile. We're getting in here. I don't know, we'll just make like a little... We'll just make a little liquid lock over here. And then we'll have a thermo aqua tuner in here. How much cooling do we actually need? I think I will just put a thermo tuner on that. Let's see. I can go here. So we're going to have about... We're going to design this to cool down 2 kilograms per second of sulfur. So the heat capacity of sulfur is... It's down here. 0.7 DTU per gram per degree C. So it's 0.7 kDTU per kilogram. So 1.4 kDTU per degree C. We're going to be cooling it down by 140 degrees. So 1.4 times 140 is about 200. So we're going to want about 200 kDTUs of heat of cooling in here. So we'll do a thermo aqua tuner. We'll do a thermo aqua tuner, we'll hook it all up, and this could probably be yeah, this could be self-cooled. That should be good. So we'll make that out of steel. That can go here. So then we'll have radiant pipe here, that can be made of lead. That can go down here. And then insulated pipe here. Vent that. What I'll do for now is I'll do this. We've actually already filled this bit with mostly hydrogen, which is nice. I'll pour a little bit of liquid in here as well. Just with a bottle emptier. Probably just some water. Also, I need to make sure that we aren't pumping the sulfur yet, so I'll disconnect this for now. Sour gas is dissipating slowly. The lead is all blocked this, okay. Pneumatic door is now overheating. Sure. So power-wise, we're going to need to plug this into something. I do have some spare wire slots over here, so that's good. So, yeah, consumer-wise, this can come down here, and then we'll just send that wire all the way over here. No. Stop building the wire out of tungsten. For now, it's just going to follow the transit tube. There we go. I can shove the steam turbine into something. Need to ladder over here as well, just for now. Just to get over to all of this. Yeah, because you're currently trapped. Okay. So... build that first. Stop priority 9ing everything. Dig this. There you go. You should be able to get out? Yeah. That's okay. Well, priority 9, dig this. I do want to keep a door here, so we'll make it out of steel. We are dumping all the hot stuff in here. So then the actual cool block that's going to get cooled by this. Let's have a look at this logic. So, insulated liquid pipe. That's where the sensor's going to be. Liquid pipe thermosensor. We can make that out of lead. We'll need to dump some liquid in here. So for now, let's do that like this. And we'll just fill it with 2 lots of water, and then that will push all the gas out. Hello? What happened here? I guess we melted some sucrose. Okay. Actually, I think we just melted some sulfur. That's fine. We're definitely not pumping any sulfur over here yet. What we got? I don't really want any of these. So this pipe will go around here. And then the bridge will come down here. And then this will be the metal block that we use to cool all the sulfur down with. And what I'll do is I'll take these. Then we'll put the radiant pipe here. I guess we'll make this out of tungsten. Because we need that to be quite conductive. And I'm trying to just fit it in this little space here. That's what I'm trying to do. We could make it a bit longer as well. Yeah, let's make it a bit longer than this. So... this will all be metal. We don't have the metal to make this all out of tungsten, so we'll make the tile itself out of lead. And then that will be the bottom. So then the sulfur will be cold by the time it gets through here. What about running it through the steam room first? Yeah, we could do that. The only thing is it's going to be quite cramped in here in terms of the pipes and how we fit them. Because we've already got the steam turbine output here. And then this is the actual pipe work for the thing. But this pipe work as well. Let's see. So this is the cold liquid. So that will go into radiant piping as well. I can come down here. And then I'll need to bring that around here. Ah, I see. Okay. It's not ideal. So I want to bring it back to this center here. So then what I would need to do is I need to make this pipe a bit shorter to fit that. Perhaps I should move this all one tile over and then I can bring this pipe down here. Yeah, I might do that instead. So let's remove all of this. Put this here. This go here. And then we can actually run these pipes through the steam room as well. Then we'll have a nice little bit here that we can do that with. I like that. So remove these. There's neutronium, it will not let the pipes go through. We only need one pipe to go through this bit. I think it will work. Let's see. So that's where the bridge is going to go. That's going to come down here. Then this is going to be the first cold pipe. And then this is going to be the second cold pipe. And then that'll go through there. So then that's the complete cool loop for the thermo-aquatuner. And then what I can do is... yeah, remove all of these things. Set this to priority 8, because we want this all to be priority 8 in general. So this can be radiant pipe. Also, we'll need to make some more tungsten, so let's do that quickly. We'll make another 20 lots of this. Do still have some wolframite to use. In fact, you know what I'm going to do as well? We're going to take this pipe and we're going to... give me a sec. What we're going to do is we're going to flip the steam turbine round. This pipe can be lead. So then that can go in here. And then I can cut this off. This can go through here. And then this can be more tungsten. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll take both the pipes out down here. So this can be regular pipe because it's going to be over insulated tile. We'll dig all of this up. Yeah, that's okay. So this thermal conditioner is going to be cooling down all this metal. We're then going to insulate it from this side. I guess we'll build a ladder here as well, so we can get to all of this. Actually, I think you can already get to all of that. We'll just ladder this. These need to be set to 1 kilogram. No, 1 kilogram. Who's starving? How are you starving? Get some food. We have like 1.2 million calories. Just grab some food. You have forgotten to do the very important thing. There you go. Good job. Get rid of these ladders in here. We don't need these. Also, what's the situation like over here? No one's on the gym. That's because it's downtime over here. It's fine. And then what I'm going to do is the steam turbine itself. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to plug that into the same power line that goes to the solar panels. And then that's going to go to this liquid pump and just all our space infrastructure. I don't think I'm going to connect the space infrastructure to this transformer grid, because then the wires are going to be going all the way around here, and it's just going to be very annoying. So that's going to flip like this. So that wire can go here. And then send it down here. I don't really want to bridge this because I don't want to heat transfer, but at this point, there shouldn't be any gas in there anyways. No, this is still stupid. What I'll do is, I'll do this instead. We'll separate that. Send the wire through like this. And then, then I guess we'll just go like this. We should not be building out of... We're going to have to build this out of lead, because we've not got enough refined metal to build this out of anything else. Maybe I just don't bother with any of this. We can just connect this to another power line somewhere. Do we have any more generators over here? I'll just connect it to this one. That shouldn't cause any problems. So I can just go around here. And then we'll just send this up this way. do this. The reason I'm doing this is because this will allow us to collect all of the power from this steam turbine and use it to power general stuff in the base. Okay. I'm going to start sending more people from over here as well, because I think I'm just going to prioritize the sulfur. We'll worry about the sweetles themselves later. So, yeah, who wants to come from over here? Someone without any important skills. Probably just Isaac Tootin. Yeah, Isaac, you can come over. There you go. So yeah, keep building all of this. I want to dig all of this stuff out. Who's scalding? Oh yeah, you need to... Oh god. I needed to send you back to base immediately. You haven't farted anywhere, have you? Ah, muted. Crap, I sneezed. I wasn't saying anything important anyways. Man, I really am tired tonight. Well, we made a few mistakes, but I think we're still kind of getting there. I thought I was intentionally so focused. No. No, you put too much faith in me, Leofar. I've given you guys a lot of stuff to do. I guess we'll just do this for now. I think that can go there, and then we can build a access here. And then that can just go here. That's fine. So how much liquid do we have in here now? We need a bit more brine in here. Yeah, you've swept up all of this. That's good. We'll have a nice big pool of hot sulfur here that we can look at. So even when this goes dormant, we can test that this works. But we should get it working before it goes dormant. Right, a little bit more brine than that would have been nice. Although, actually, we only need a little bit in here. Now let's do salt water. Yeah, we do still have some of that, that's good. So sweep this up and then we'll dump some salt water in here. Yeah, I don't think either of these two gas annoyances is actually going to stop things from working, so that's good. Pythagoras gas is going to drop off the salt water. That's nice. Put some tiles and delete the nat gas. Yeah, where do I put the tiles to do that? I mean, I could just put them by the steam turbine. Like, maybe if I just do this for now, that will help. No, I'm going to worry about this later. I don't want to split my focus at the moment. It's not actually an issue. We'll deal with it some other time. At least we didn't let any sour gas out onto the rest of the map. It's just in this vacuum bit. So now we have the salt water going in here. I need to delete the oxygen. So all I need to do for that... I'll pour in some more liquid in here anyways, because we want a decent amount of steam mass. Deconstruct and reconstruct that tile, and that should do. That's going to be about 16 kilograms per tile of steam. That should be enough. So now we can remove this. I need to put the sensor back in here. So that can go here. That can be made out of lead, and so can the automation wire. There we go. So now that's all liquid. So priority 9 this stuff, because we're not going to come back in here. Priority 9 this too. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll sweep everything out of here. And then I'll rebuild this tile, and we'll remove this, and I can remove this as well. Yeah, so now get rid of the tile. Currently building an iron volcano tamer right now. Cool, cool. I like building the volcano tamers. I think I've gotten pretty comfortable with it. We're lacking refined metal. Uh-oh. Did I make a wire out of steel? The game lies. Oh, we were out of plastic. Okay, that's fine. You gotta do 3 more of them. Nice. Yeah, so now I've got some liquid in here. This is all hydrogen, so I can seal this off once we've built this. So, yeah, priority 9 all of this. We want to set this to send green signal if above... We want to make the sulfur room temperature, so I'm going to set this to like 25 degrees. Then this will be insulated time. And then the actual bit where we're going to drop the cooled sulfur down. Do that in a minute. Right, we just got a little bit of sucrose there. I'm very surprised that these don't overheat. Yeah, keep building all this stuff as well. That's good. I do want you to build all of this. Yeah, there we go. There's a steam turbine. So now I can sweep this out. Then we'll seal this off, because we've already got hydrogen here. And a little blob of polluted oxygen. That's annoying. I feel like I should be able to get that. Let's get alert this. Hopefully someone will come grab that. Yeah. We'll seal this off before any polluted oxygen can get in there. You can do it, Pythagoras. There we go. Right, so now... build these. Oh, it's over there now. I think, actually, if I build this one first, I'm hoping that will push the polluted oxygen out. Quick, do it. Do it now. yeah. I think we'll be alright. Shearing room full. Okay, time to eat some Dracos. No! Let's see if the gas comes out in time. It might. Making its mind up. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Oh. Hey, there we go. Nice. Good. We'll need to get the sucrose out of here and then we can seal this off too. In fact, you know what? Actually, just build all the transport infrastructure first. I'm going to speed 3 again. Sweep that too. Oh, you aren't grabbing that because that's consumable ore. I see. Let's just make a little storage bin for that. Because I told them specifically not to dump consumable ore in here because I didn't want to accidentally dump bleach stone in there. Not that we ended up doing that. Consumable ore. Actually, yeah, just sucrose. But the game's running well, at least. No real frame issues. It's all good. I guess you don't really need to dump all that stuff in here. Funny that I made the bend instead of rebuilding the gas vent. Oh, whatever. I like it. It's a quirky little bend. It's not hurting anyone. Today the stream is just full of happy little accidents. We are okay. Let's see. Brine. You know what? Just empty this. That's not a problem. We have water. That's okay. Yeah, keep building all these transit tubes. Standing in a hole. Fun. So now we can seal this up. And this liquid will be polluted water for obvious reasons. We do still have a load of polluted water over here, so that's good. So what I'll do is I'll just build a pipe over here. And that can just go... you know what? Let's take that underneath. Then we'll bridge it on here temporarily. Dupes have rad blocking properties. You mean rad blocking properties? Yes, they do. I have noticed this. Let's build a ladder. here. And then we'll dig all of this out. And then I'll ladder this as well. That can be priority 8. Pythagoras gas got a skill point, and Archimede gas as well. We finally have another Masterworks decorator. You can have, yeah, you need exosuits. Okay. I feel like things are back under control a little bit. What's the Draco situation like on this planet? Because we should be breeding Dracos. It's too hot for the mealwoods now. Wow, the temperature over here is not very good. The oxygen's coming in hot again. Why is this hot again? Because this water is hot. Looks like it's a little bit... Looks like we're producing more heat here than this loop can handle. We perhaps overstretched this just a little bit. Well, that's not ideal. We have got some Sweetles and Grubs down here now, so that's good. I'm going to think about this another day. But the answer is probably that we're going to have to set up a different cooling loop. Yeah, because this whole bit is hot now. Also, I guess there's a heat leak over here. Whatever. The mealwoods are still cold over here, that's okay. We have the transit tube now, that's good. So when this comes out, it's going to be cold. So then what I imagine we'll do is we'll have a mesh tile. I'll have a mesh tile here. This will be insulated tile. And then... then what I want to do is I want these, you know, I'll move this slightly. What I want is I want these two pipes to meet up here. Oh yeah, we can do it like this. And then the liquid vent will be here. That can be regular pipe. And then the mesh tile will go here, and that will be where the sulfur comes out. Yeah, there we go. Then I'll dig this. We'll just ladder up here so we can grab all of this, and then I'll seal this off as well. We have liquid down here again. That's not good. It's too much liquid to sweep. That's also not good. Right, I guess we'll just remove... No. We'll build the ladders again. If I build a ladder there, that should be enough. And then I'll need to dig... I'll need to remove this. And I'll need to dig this. Actually, I could probably just do one of those. Can't survive being next to crash satellite without rad resistance from food. Nice. Yeah, that needs to be a 9. This can be an 8. That can be a 9. Yes, I get it, you're scalding. So... that needs to be swept and dumped up here. That pipe. We're not doing anything with this pipe at the moment. Let's just sweep this. You just took a load of that hot rock out, didn't you? Annoying. Wasn't a very large amount. Sweep this. Just gonna come do that. Why are you in here without a suit? You have suits. Oh, we don't have suits. We have 10 dupes here. Well, that's annoying. I guess I need to make another Abo suit. And we don't have the resources to make another one. I can send one from the other planet. Now that we're repairing suits over here, we should be fine. So yeah, dump one Atmo suit. We have one over here. Wait, now who's going to come do this? Wind and Archie. There you are. There you go. Bit of a waste, but whatever. I don't really want to deal with it. And then deconstruct this. Now we should be fine again. You have defied the laws of physics with the parkour moves. Right, remove that. Gas pressure is reducing here, which is good. It shouldn't conduct too much heat with the sulfur when we start pumping it. Yeah, let's speed to it. Are we actually getting any Draco eggs over here? Yeah, you're all running on the wheels now. I feel like we should be getting some Draco eggs. Yeah, they're all getting dumped in here. Okay, that's good. So we can wrangle these guys and put them in the ranch. Yeah, keep building all this stuff. I'm gonna speed through it. I would like to get this working today just to check that it works. We have 10 dupes here, so we should have enough people to get it done in about an hour. We don't need a Sweethel in here. Well, I guess I'm gonna eat you then. There you go. Actually, I don't need to sweep this stuff because we're going to push it out with the metal tiles. It's fine. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Right. Okay, you're pretty much getting all this stuff done now. That's good. And then you can start finishing off that pipe. And then we can start metal tiling all of this. I think even though lead is the worst metal for this, it's still good to use it. The thermal conductivity is higher than anything else. Or is higher than anything else that's not metal. And it's going to take a lot of metal to build this. So I think I'd rather use the...
A few moments later.
I'd rather use the tungsten for the pipe than for the tiles. We'll see how effective this is. I mean, the good news about this part is I can always rebuild it later once we pumped up all the sulfur. Because this should empty this room. More or less. So we can just fill it in from the corners. We've left some hot rock in here. Great. Good job. It's being late. I must sleep, so good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you around, and the VOD will go up on YouTube as usual. All the others. The first episode of Dyson Sphere program is on YouTube now as well, so that is there in case you missed that last night. We will be continuing with that tomorrow. And we'll do some oil refinery in that game. Wait. Oh yeah, that's the liquid. Okay, that's fine. So that polluted water is running through here. It's already cold enough at the moment, so this isn't active. It's fine. That's going okay now, so now I can remove this. And then, I guess, let's feed this back in here. Beans. Yeah, I'm wondering how Dyson Sphere Program is going to do on YouTube. Because, obviously everyone mostly watches me for the Oxygen Not Included stuff. And most of my YouTube views have come from my ONI tier list videos. It'll be interesting to see how popular that is and whether it will take off or not. Right, this one go here. They're taking a balloon in the magma zone. Also, I thought I gave you all the special balloons. Whatever, I'm not fussed about that at the moment. Yeah, we'll push all the debris out this way. The transit tube is certainly making it quite convenient. Also, this should be insulated, I believe. Yeah. There we go. You want to see them use the balloons? Is anyone handing out balloons at the moment? No. I did think I said it. Let me check. Yeah, I've set their responses to the balloons. So they should do it. Shouldn't be a miscellaneous red ballooned guy. Well, now I'm confused. I do like that music though. I wish they played that music in the pause menu. I'd quite like that. I just like it when they add more music to games in general. It's like my favorite thing. I wonder if they failed to implement it properly. It's possible. I do like that we fit this into the neutronium. Yeah, now you're building this pipe too, that's good. Obviously, this would all be much more conductive if it was made out of aluminium. We could actually come and rebuild this all out of aluminium once we get a load of it. But I wanted to build this now because I want to get the Sweetles up and running. That's the next sort of big project I want to do. I want to use Leofar's dropper design and see if that works better. In any case, we're almost done. We still have some gas sulfur up here as a remnant of our misadventures at the start of the episode. Right, and now we can just seal this off. Nice big shiny lead box. And what should happen here is the liquid should all get dumped out of this vent. So it will merge and then condense here. And then the mesh tile is there so that it condenses into a blob of debris rather than a tile. But I think the mass may be sufficient for that as well. This did not need to be insulated pipe. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. Man, it's taking forever for all this sour gas to go. This vented fairly quickly because it was condensing on the sulfur. This hasn't got anything to condense on, so it's going to take a while. Right, that is actually ready now. So... So now all we should need to do is actually finish this pipe, and then we'll be good to go. Some of this pipe is too hot. But that will cool down once we start pumping the sulfur through it. And I imagine we'll get some bursting pipes at the start. But that should cease, because we'll be in a vacuum. And the sulfur itself is cooler than the pipes in this area. Poor Ada. Slightly too slow. But yeah. We'll see how long it takes for the sulfur to get to temperature once it gets here. Also, this didn't need to be radiant pipe. Ooh, that's gonna annoy me. Let's just do this quickly. Just give me a moment. We'll make that pipe match the others at least. We'll end up with some salt in here as well that we're not gonna grab, but that's not too bad of an issue. And she's very happy even if she's not very fast. Right, I'm going to speed through it now. Yeah, I think I need to try and stop multitasking as much in this game, because I get distracted and then I make mistakes, and that's much worse when I'm tired. Let's see, can you build this? You can, that's good. But I didn't want to not stream tonight, because I enjoy doing this stuff, and I don't want to just zone out in the evening. You enjoy just getting on Oni even if it's not productive. Fair enough. I mean, we have actually been productive today. Hopefully this will work. I probably didn't need to put the fire pole here, but whatever. Now we have a lump of tungsten in there. Nice. Whatever. That tungsten... Let's see. So the liquid is now hot, so that's getting cooled down. Seems to be flowing fine. We've dumped the polluted water back out of this pipe. That's all good. We'll leave it there for now. What we got in the pod? We got steel. Sounds good. I'm going to speed through it and we'll get this pipe done. Albert's on the case. We have a little bit of a lump of ice over here. That's probably going to melt. Okay, not too long now. And I'll hook this up now as well. And then that will just start pumping when it's all ready. We are missing a blob. That's fine. Right, let's watch this very carefully. I didn't connect any power over here. That makes sense. Well, we did make glass over here. So let's send the glass back. And then we'll make a solar panel and we'll just plug it into some solar panels. We'll put rockets over here. I think that makes sense. still have a load of igneous rock over here, so let's just make an igneous rock ladder. In fact, that's the edge of the map. Make an igneous rock ladder over here. Fire pole can go here. And then solar panels can go up here once we've got the glass. That's fine. Situation over here. Yeah, there's just too much heat from this thing. The oxygen is coming in hot. So we'll need to fix this. We'll need to fix this soon. We'll need to make some extra cooling. Probably another thermo aquatuner. Squeeze that in somewhere else. I mean, this is constantly running and producing about 60 kDTs of heat, but this is removing about 600. So I think it's mostly just because this is erupting. We're trying to condense it all. But yeah, we'll fix this another day. Also, I just realized this isn't technically heat sealed. I need to seal that. That's probably not helping. And I'll heat seal this too. We have a fairly large amount of water down here. Right, let's actually come back here. You guys actually can't get over there. That's fine. Build those ladders. In terms of power, we do have the glass now, so let's just make... Really? We can just put solar panels up here. Oh yeah, we haven't explored that far up. That's fine. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll just take these, put them up like this. Need to discover that bit first. And bring that down here. Come over here. And that should be fine. Get to do all of that. But the thing is, when this is active, it's going to produce about 3 kilograms per second of water. The water we're trying to cool down by like 90 degrees. And it has an SHC of 4. So that does explain it. We're not going to get this to room temperature with one thermo aquatuner during the active phase. Really? Oh yeah, I think that's the issue. I think that's the issue is we're trying to cool this to room temperature. I think what I need to do is I need to just set this to cool it to... I need to have a bypass on here that stops it from going through this part of the loop if it's below 95 in here. That's what I need to do, because this water doesn't need to be that cold. We just need to cool the oxygen. Ah, yes. Okay. Maybe I could do that now. So perhaps what I can do is I can... We've sealed this off. I could break in though, because there's no steam in here at the moment. Yeah, let's try and do this. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to put a shutoff here. And I'll make this out of iron. And then what I'll do is I can go like this, and then I can go like that, and this can activate if the temperature in here is below that threshold. And then power-wise, we can just power that with this. Okay. We sent all the lead back. Stop doing that. But yeah, this definitely does not need to be that cold. It's going to take them a while to build everything on the other planet anyways. Although, just to be safe, I will disconnect this pump again. Need some automation wire. Didn't really want to make this out of steel, but I guess we are. And then we need a bridge here as well. So I think what I want to do is I want the loop... I want to put a bridge here. And then have the pipe go like this. So it will let it on from the shutoff first. We'll see if that works. Yeah, come here and build this. You don't have anything else to do. Are you on downtime at the moment? You are. Okay. Yeah, keep building this in the meantime. I'm gonna speed 3 again. We have lots of skills. I'm just gonna, let's see. Ada, you definitely need exosuits. Everyone else I'm gonna leave until... Actually, you can take supplying. I'm gonna leave you. You can take building. You can take building. And you can take building. There we go. You're all still asleep. You've all woken up now. Yeah, please come and do this. The water is breaking in here because we haven't built all of this yet. Please do that. And then we need the thermosensor in here too. Just a regular thermosensor. That can be made out of lead. Right, so we want to activate this shutoff if the room is below 95°C. And then what I'll do as well while we're here is I'll put in some temperature plates. Should really get rid of the carbon dioxide in here as well, but I can't really be bothered. We'll just make these out of granite. That should be fine. Maybe a bit out of iron. We'll make it out of steel then. Yeah, hopefully we'll get this sulfur build going by cycle 330. Yeah, get in here and build all this. This will go dormant in 40 cycles, so we'll need to keep an eye on this. And who's going to build this? Galileo. Good lad. Right, so let's see. So that is currently set to green because the water is at the right temperature. Then we'll build this and we'll see what the water does. So now it's just looping through this bit. So we're not cooling this because it's below 95C in here. And then if I change this, then what happens? Then it starts moving through the loop instead. And that doesn't block. Okay, good. I'm pretty confident that's working. So let's see what effect this has on the oxygen temperature over the next few streams. Because I'm probably not going to fiddle around too much with this. But yeah, we were way overcooling this. So because we're just electrolyzing this water, we don't need to do that. But if that's the case, I do need to make sure that we're not... I'll need to insulate this. I'll need to sort this whole thing out. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to remove this, and we're just going to pump all of this water out of here, and then we'll pump cooled water into there. And we'll figure out how to feed the main cooling loop, if need be. And I can remove this. Right. Let's go back to the main asteroid. Okay, you're still building all of this. It's going to take you a hot minute. Have you got radiation sickness? You do have radiation sickness. Cool. That is somewhat expected. You are producing your own radiation as well, so that kind of makes sense. Ada is starving. Yeah, go eat. In fact, I'm going to not let you out the base because you are too slow. So you can train up first. Yeah, let's speed 3 it. Let's get these solar panels done. Later on, we'll hook this up to the main spine. But for now, we'll just use it to power stuff. In fact, all of this stuff can wait. We only need one for now. You're all doing your best. So yeah, this is heating up a little bit. This water here is all getting very hot. This might burst. Yeah, because the steam is coming out. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. We're almost finished with this. But yeah, our first space mission will definitely be to set up some metal volcano tamers, because we're running out of refined metal, and we've got a lot of copper ore. We could refine a lot of copper. I think I may do that. Just so that we stop running out of so much stuff. Let's set like 50 lots of copper. We already have a little bit from when we melted the fireball. Can you actually go down the fire pole? I haven't seen you do it yet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you are going down it. That's good. You're now hungry. These poor dupes are getting somewhat irradiated. We actually have no coal either. We've completely run out of coal. Well, I don't think we have any coal power plants. We do have one down here. We haven't been running anything off this except for the rad bolt generator. Did we just ship all of the coal to the other planet? No. I think we have just literally consumed it all. Interesting. I was going to make some rad pills with it, but they take coal. People should be alright. They're not going to be in space too much. It's just while we're building all of this initial stuff. Right, so now that's being powered. Hold on. Right, a few things. Let's take some curative pills for food poisoning. Let's add a Draco to this ranch. And then we have power now. So let's actually power this pump. We need a battery as well. I guess we'll just build more of these. And I think we need to make one more lot of glass, because I think some got deleted somehow. But what I'll do is I'll hook this up, and we'll see how that goes. So that's only grabbing 2,000 grams at a time because it's not being powered properly. Now it's condensing in the pipe because the pipe itself is cold. Right. Then it's heating up in here again because of the hot ladder. Well, if we get a consistent amount of power going through it, then hopefully the mass of the sulfur will be enough to heat up the pipe and then we'll stop having issues. Also, we've got polluted water in here again. How did that happen? Got loads of polluted water in here. I guess it's just some ice melting. Filter that again. And I don't really mind wasting this to start to heat up the pipe. Because once it's heated up, it shouldn't cause any issues. Because it'll be in the vacuum. We've still got another 15 cycles worth of eruption on this. It's currently overpressurized, which is why it's at a level of 500. So it won't ever get above this level. Would like it if you built those wires. That's good. And obviously it's not going to pump during the night. This setup. Picked a bit of an odd order for that. Also, my phone is running out of power. Yeah, there you go. Now I can make another one of these. There you go. Now I should be getting power. So now we'll hook this up, have it be continuously pumping. See how that treats the pipe. It will start breaking and dumping a little bit, but that will stop after a while. But yeah, we'll just preheat the pipe. If I was really clever, what I could have done is I could have preheated that with something else that was hot liquid, but like, we have enough of this. I don't mind just wasting a little bit of it on preheating the pipe. It's not actually breaking. We have enough mass flow rate that it's not breaking, so that's the important thing. Also, it is coming out as these nice little tiles. Nice little debris things. Hopefully repairing it doesn't reset its temp. I don't think it does. Although it looks like you're going to try. We'll see. And then obviously over here, there's still the hot sour gas, so that will help it not, not do that. Yeah, this pipe here is all hot. Oh, and let's build that wire as well. Quite mesmerizing. Watching it all just move through the pipes. Again, if your real life liquids make circular bulges in the pipe, I would recommend changing the pipe. I'm not a plumber. It's the best advice I can give. Right, so now you're delivering the granite. No, that doesn't affect the temperature. That's fine. And now the sulfur is going in here. And now we've got an issue because that's going to fall in this bit. Now it's going to regasify. Oh dear. And now it's probably going to start overheating. Slight problem. Right, let's see how this goes. So the sulfur is moving through the pipe, at least. It's not overheating. Let's see how effectively it cools. Also, I'm just going to put a tile here so liquid doesn't get in there. It already has gotten there a little bit. Also, yeah, you need food. I get it. We need to build the tile first. Right, so now the sulfur is being split into the little packets. That's going through here. That's cooling down pretty quickly. It's cooling down very quickly. So that is good. The sulfur is cooling down quickly in here. And because it's below, because it's a 1 kilogram flow rate, so long as it flows continuously, it won't burst the pipe. And it can go as cool as you need it to. So then that comes out here. And the sulfur is coming out hot. Because we need to auto sweep the debris out of here. Because there's a bug where debris forms at the temperature of where everything is, so we need to auto sweep this right away. Right, okay. Let's build this out of copper. And then I'll just put a little conveyor loader here. And then that can come down here, where we teleport it to the planet. In fact, let's, instead of doing that, let's do this. And this can all just hook on like that. So the sulfur's coming out hot for now because of the debris bug. So let's deconstruct this. Sulfur is all condensing up here, great. Now why is it not flowing? Oh, it's backed up in the pipe now. Yep. That makes sense. The pipe's broken here because it's not been flowing. It's still cold. Whatever. It's going to have a few teething issues. The important thing is the sulfur is coming out of here. And now let's build the mesh tile here. Without the debris on it. And that should work. So it is warming up over here. This is staying cold. I'll admit this hasn't quite worked. We'll do one more cycle, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. But yes, we did not succeed in keeping gas out of here. Who's going to come fix this pipe? You know what? Just deconstruct or reconstruct it. I need it to actually flow. Right, so now the pipe. We'll rebuild this. Go there. You. Oh look, hold on. Someone's got the fast balloon. Look, we got a we got a glossy Drecklet balloon. It was all worth it. Marie's got her fancy balloon. I'm gonna make her running through the shaft with the balloon, the thumbnail. Right. It's gonna keep breaking through here. You need to see yours. You have Pip. Nice. Right. Let's get this all built. Priority 9. Yeah, that's all priority 9. Get that done, please. And then we'll watch and see what this does. So the gas exchange should be fairly low because the amount of gas in here is fairly low. It's going to run through the liquid though, which is good because hopefully that will condense this down. Sulfur comes out of here quite hot. It splits up again properly. And now we've got the sulfur here. And now the sulfur is coming out at room temperature because it's just the sulfur here. So we just need to make sure that anything that lands on this tile gets swept away. This just needs to be sulfur debris. But this is working. Something's working today. What really? So then this sulfur is going to hang out in the pipe. And keep heating that pipe. And eventually the pipe will get up to temperature and we'll stop having these issues. Gonna end up with a fairly large amount of sulfur in this liquid lock. Okay. We've got a load of sulfur up here that's relatively hot. Yeah, so I think we'll go to the end of the cycle. This stuff's all working here. You can just ignore the messiness over there. Oh, man. Well, I think overall I'll consider this a success. We've got sulfur. It's coming out relatively cool. We have got steam in this room now, which is fine. The steam turbine is starting to work. And the amount of heat generation I figured out is enough that we can just have a self-cooling turbine. And it's got hydrogen, it's got radiant pipe, and it's got some liquid on the bottom. So I imagine it will be fine. But yeah, running the pipe through the steam bit was a good idea. Because that's helping get rid of a lot of the heat. And then once this starts to overheat, this will run We should be good. So this just needs to be set to everything. So now the sulfur is heating up. Sulfur is coming out of this bit a bit hotter. So now the thermoactuation is running. Yeah, we have got just steam in here. So that's good. Let's set this to like 20. The sulfur is just heating up incrementally. Why is that? Because the sulfur is coming out of here, cool. The liquid vent is hot. Why is this heating up? This must be something to do with the bug about debris formation. Is it leaching heat from this? It could be. I don't think it is. Turn that off. So the input temperature is very cold. So this is just a bug to do with the fact that we've got a big blob of debris here. Perhaps I need to raise the vent up a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to move the vent at this point. Perhaps I'll just do this instead. It's not increasing in temperature now that we've stopped moving it. Oh, it is. It does look like it's actually absorbing some heat from the igneous rock insulated tile. Probably because it's on the edge. How bizarre. Yeah, I think it is flaking because the insulated tile is not as massive as the other one. So if I deconstruct this, what happens? Let's see. It's a good moment to do some experimentation anyways. Condition for flaking is that one of the tiles is natural. And you're saying the liquid tile is natural. So when it's trying to form the liquid tile in here, is that what you're saying? Because it would try and form a natural tile that's causing the flaking. Yeah, because look, the temperature decreased on this again. Okay, maybe this actually isn't an issue. But now if we send this over again, it's going to flake a lot more quickly. But eventually it's going to equilibrate at the temperature of the insulated tile, isn't it? Hold on. Stop this for now. I'm still experimenting. So just the liquid blob itself is natural. So now it's hotter than the insulated tile. So that's not what we want. It is still... Oh, is it just going to keep cooling us down indefinitely? And keep heating up indefinitely? Is that what's going to happen? Wow, that's annoying. I think the actual answer is I need to move this one tile over to the right. That's why in sour gas boilers, the super cold insulated tiles, even if it's made of insulation. Oh. Oh, and now, of course, it's just dripping through. Which is not what we want. Template? Yeah, I could try that. So let's just make this out of... Let's just make that out of lead. And now just grabbing all the mafic rock and sending it through. Whatever. We'll let it do that for a minute. I mean, this is producing heat as well. Need another Dreco. Let's see. There you go. Conveyor rail is now blocked. It's not dropping stuff off. We don't have a chute here. Oh, I disconnected that. Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. I mean, I guess it is, because we filled it with sulfur. Whatever. Okay, so now the sulfur is coming out here and it's cold again, but it's warming up rapidly. So that hasn't solved the issue. I mean, this is generating heat, so let's stop doing this as well. I think I'm gonna have to move the vent over one tile. So we'll take this and we'll put this up here. I'm gonna leave the temperature plate there for now. Build some ladders here as well. At least the pipe no longer seems to be having issues. Yeah, well, we're going to move it to the left. So what we'll do is we'll take the insulated pipe, just bring it down here, and then we'll pliers it over. And then the loader can go... The loader can go up here. Then that can just come down here. You can scrap this. And then if I remove... Well, I'll remove these tiles last. Hello, I would like to print some gaseous sulfur. There we go. So now, let's take this. Go like this. And then let's remove the temperature plate. And the wire will need to go here. And remove these. Yeah, at least the steam temperature in here is staying low. Okay. Sulfur is coming out hot again. Interesting. I mean, at this point, it could just be because the outside temperature here is hot. That could very well be it. Like, because it's turning into liquid, it's just absorbing the heat from outside. And it happens to be hot over here because we had a load of hot gas earlier. So in principle, if I pumped it down here, maybe that would be alright. Hmm. There you go. Now we've got two vents going at the same time. Whatever, it's fine. Perhaps what I need to do is I actually need to have the metal bit go out here and have it vent onto the metal tiles. And then it would stay cold. That could be it. So what we could do then is we could take these pipes, we could go out here. We could put the vent here and the mesh plate here. And then insulate it. You know what, I quite like this idea. Let's try and do this quickly. So then this pipe would go up here. And then we'd have another pipe just run this way, which would make insulated. This bit here would be insulated. Why not drop on insulated tile? Well, I think the point is we want to keep the air temperature here cold as well. So if we dump it right here, that should work. And then we can put the auto sweeper here and the conveyor loader here. I'm just curious now. But yeah, let's get this done. about passing the rail through the tiles? Maybe. I'm just going to try this, and then we're going to go, because I'm running out of time as it is. Yeah, it's not like any of these dupes have anything better to do. You can't reach that, though. It's fine. So, who's going to build this? Someone. And now we've got a load of sulfur just hanging around in here. That was not the intention. Yeah, because that's all going to get hot from this, and then that's going to regasify. Just cover this up, please. Before it evaporates. There has been some questionable management of sulfur today. Oh, now I'm gonna go get stuff from all the way over here. We're actually going to run out of time. Go on. I believe in you, Pythagoras. Quick. There you go. Yeah, because this is all going to turn into gas, like, now. Whatever. I'm sure we're not going to flood the base with sulfur gas at some point. Right, Let's hook this up now. No, wrong button. Right, let's see if this works. So the air temperature over here is nice and cool. So now the sulfur is coming out and it's cooling down, because it's conducting with their metal tile. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, that's good. So now all I need to do is deconstruct this with the auto sweeper here. That will be cooled down by the... That'll be cooled down by the metal tiles. There is gas in here to conduct the heat. It's all polluted oxygen, which is fine. This is all behaving now. So this can go... This can be lead because it's going to stay cool over here. And then we can remove this. Put the conveyor loader here. That can also be made of lead. I could make this regular pipe over here as well. Yeah, let's just do that. And then the wire goes around here instead. And then we can seal this off here. the conveyor rail will need to go like this. And then I'll just start deconstructing. I'll deconstruct this for now because I want to have this on the thumbnail because I think this will actually work. Okay, deconstruct all of this. Deconstruct these. This can be set to everything. No, let's just set this. Let's just set this to sulfur. Yeah, so now the sulfur's coming out here and it's staying cool because it's now flaking off the cold tile. And that needs to be built, which we don't have a tile for. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just do that. You can remove this. Remove all of that. I think we're mostly there. Wait, why have we got a damaged pipe? Oh, I think because we just temporarily interrupted the flow. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, finish all of this. Now, and seal this in. This room is staying cold enough. That's good. Steam turbine temperature is quite hot, but it's not that bad. It's manageable. And then who's going to come build the thing? It's not unreachable. Why is it unreachable? Yeah, come build it, Daniel. Where'd he go? I guess he's asleep now. No. Yeah, I can set this to all now. Well, I'll set this to all once we build this. Come on. Yeah, come build it, Albert. There we go. So now that's going to get out of there, so we can set this to all, get everything out of here. Yeah, so now the sulfur is nice and cold. It's coming out of the conveyor line. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. It's actually working. Let's see. Also, I've had my laptop there the whole time. In the little corner of the webcam. This is getting a little hot in here. Oh no, it's cooling down now. Just because it was carrying hot material. Okay. I think we're good. Right, on that note, I'm gonna save it because I've run out of time. But it's been fun. We've absolutely made a mess of the vacuum zone in the magma, like I predicted we probably would. But we did survive. We did survive, and we have the sulfur geyser tamed. So we're now producing nice cold sulfur from that geyser. And yeah, we can now set up the Sweetle ranches on the other planet properly. So I'm going to do that on Friday, and we're going to check that our water cooling loop has been fixed there, so that the oxygen is actually coming out at a nice temperature now. And yeah, we did it. We survived. But on that note, I'm going to head off. Not sure who I'm going to raid. Let me have a look. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to go back to Dyson Sphere program. We're going to do oil refinery and red science. So that should be fun. Well, I think I'm just going to wrap it up. I don't really feel like raiding anyone tonight, and I've got to go. So, yeah. If you haven't already, feel free to follow, and you'll get a notification of when I next go live, with more options not included, and other games. And if you ever miss a stream, all the VODs on YouTube. And there's a Discord where we all come and hang out and share builds and ideas and memes. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay fishy. Bye.